I think, yeah, I mean, it's like, it's crazy. It's like, I would love to see more female founders, but there's just more male founders out there, to meet with, right? So I have a list of companies I'm tracking, and they just happen to be primarily male founders, which is quite sad. I think, but this is also like, I'm a growth investor. And so I think for growth investors, I'm like sourcing specific companies.
Hmm.
Whereas like, I think an early stage investor is looking for founders. Um, I think it's just like, leveraging male founders are great at leveraging their network, and then getting warm intros and like, there's like all these clicks, like networks, and like leveraging them into like getting warm intros into the investors they want. And like, I think as a female founder, you've got to just do that as well. And a lot of the networks that actually are going to have the most like maybe leads for you are going to be male networks. And you have every right to be part of that, and just put yourself out there a little bit uncomfortably and just ask for the introductions to the people that you want to, right? And like, I think a lot of times I get on a call or email thread with a female founder, and they're asking me very open-ended questions. And the fact is that it's a lot more effective if you've already done the research, and instead you're asking me, I want an introduction to these 5 people. Like, are you capable of making any of them? Right? Like, that's what male founders are asking me for. Like, they're just like taking that extra step in terms of like a bold ask. And I think, like that will, it's just like, that will kind of increase, I think, like get you one step closer to what you want, which is like the getting funded.
So rather than
Um,
saying a question and sending you an email, like, is there anyone you think would be interested in my company? If you're not interested, they're saying, these 5 people are in your network. Can you introduce me to them? And here's a blurb about my company for you to be able to do that.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, already have done that research, like, know which conversations you're going to have are like friendly, safe conversations. Get all of those like basic questions out of the way, and which meetings where you might not get a second meeting with that person. And so you're going to come in with like a list of asks for that person, figure out a way to like add value to that person. By the way, if you're meeting an investor, the best way to add value is to tell them other interesting companies, because we're always trying to find interesting companies founders. And so you come in with that because obviously you have the better network than we do. And then you come in with a list of asks. And it's a little bit of like a quid pro quo, this very effective way to like asking for a lot of favors from somebody.